Vibe, what's good brother? How you
What's
doing
up,
today,
my
man?
guy?
Welcome to Guru House Magazine, bro. We're happy to have you here, bro.
Appreciate you having me.
Good, man. For the people that don't know who you are, can you tell them who you are?
I'm the vibe guy, the biggest vibe in the world. One of the hottest things coming out of the city right now. Been working for a long time, just trying to get to where I need to get to.
Nice. That's great, bro. What part of the city are you from?
I'm from Southwest Philly originally.
Okay. How long you been making music, man? I looked at your Instagram. It's brand new.
I've been making music for about 10 years.
10 years. Dang.
Yeah, but I rebranded myself.
I love that.
Yeah, I rebranded myself, so I started everything new.
I fuck with that. A couple people be afraid to do that, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like, there's seasons to life. You know what I mean? Ebbs and
Definitely.
flows. What made you want to rebrand?
I just wanted a fresh start, like out of 10, mind you, I'm only 21, so out of the 10 years, 11 years old, you don't really know what type of sound you want to go for, you know? And over time, as I worked on my craft and everything, I decided like, okay, this is my type of vibe, so I'm gonna go with the vibe.
Right.
That's
Right.
right.
I fuck with that. And for those of you guys watching on YouTube, both his eyes are fine. It's not a music soul child situation. I promise you, if you take the sunglasses off, you've seen it. He's good. They looking straight. All right?
Definitely.
Good. So, speaking of your glasses, right? You have a motif. You have this thing. Your visuals are consistent, right? You have strong visual content, in my opinion, and that quality is consistent across your music videos and your reels and your streams. Do you have a team that you go work with, or is it just you moving and shaking by yourself?
Yeah, I have a team. I developed a team over time. Shout out everyone that's part of my team. From JV, it's my camera guy. Shout out Adrian, my other camera guy. Shout out my security. Shout out Cole, Mary. Shout out Sos, my manager. Shout out my other manager, Rugs. You feel me? They all part of my team. They here to watch me grow and see me win, and they all believe in me. So that's what I'm gonna do. I can't let nobody down.
Nice. How did you find these people, bro? How did you source your team?
So Sos reached out to me last year. He would wonder why I was on the radio. Hey, I didn't understand either, but I went his way with everything. They introduced me to Rugs. Rugs in New York. And me and Rugs clicked it ever since. I met JV in about 2021, I believe. He reached out. We linked up. We got some footage, some video work, and everything done. And ever since, we've been locked in. And the Adrian, I met him about 2020. He shot my first video, and me and him been locked in since.
That's clutch, man. It's all about networking. I hate the word networking because I don't like to talk to a lot of people. But, I feel like when the right people are around you, it brings more of the right people around you, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
So it's good that you was in the right place. So you've been making music for 10 years, and this chapter of this incarnation of VYBE is relatively new, right? So looking at your content on socials, it leans heavy into R&B and vibe music. You know what I'm saying? Was this always your trajectory? Were you always a R&B or vibe type of dude, or were you going back and forth between rap and R&B?
Out of the 10 years, I've definitely been going back and forth to rap R&B, but that's because I always could sing. Like I was always a singer, but I was very skeptical. Like I didn't really want people to really hear that side of me yet, because I wasn't confident in myself. So I would rap first, but over time, as time went on, as I got older, I actually sung my first song, and
Nice.
it went well, so I just stuck with it.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. There's been recent years, especially in Philly, where the the male artist that can sing has just been really popular. It's been accepted in our general culture, right? We got the Fridays, we got P&B, Rest of Soul. And I mean, do you have someone, or was there an artist like Drake that gave you motivation to just be yourself in the field?
Be myself, number one, Michael Jackson. Yeah, growing up, he was like my number one inspiration, and still is to this day. He's just different.
Yeah.
And me, I like different. So
Yeah.
it's always good to be yourself, Even if you sometimes it takes people a while to find themselves who they really is as a person, but it's always good to be that version of yourself.
Facts, bro. Nice. So we got to know you a good bit, right? Let's get to the mechanics of what you do. Right? You make music every day, and we don't do this shit for free. That's the goal. How do you run your business, right? Are you stacking your bread? Are you investing that bread into yourself, or do you have an investor that allows you to really go in on this music career?
Like I said, I have a team, and my team, they definitely invest into me majority of the time. But I also invest into myself as well, I started investing into myself before anyone, wanted to reach out and try to help and push my career. I have my own studio, so from time to time, if I'm not making music, I'm recording other people, making my money that way. But, besides real life situations like paying bills and everything, every other money goes back into myself.
Nice.
Definitely.
Nice. That's great, bro. The reason why I asked is that you seem well connected. Like, I'm seeing you at Tiana Taylor's birthday party. I'm seeing you featured on a couple prominent artists' songs. You know what I mean? That don't look like an accident. You know what I mean? That look real intentional, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So it's really nice. That shows to me that your music, your ability, your talent is just exceptional. You know what I'm saying? So mechanically, you do invest in yourself. How often do you go to the studio?
I'm in studio every day.
Every day?
From morning to night, honestly.
Sheesh.
It's crazy, 2020, this is my first year of high school. I was working at UPS. I was working there from 3 p.m. to 4 in the morning. I told myself, I said, yo, I gotta get my own studio. I saved up for a good couple months, got my own studio. And since then, I quit, locked in the studio every single day.
That's dope, bro.
Literally.
You working.
Facts.
All right. So, do you like to work by yourself in the studio, or do you like to have your people in there with you when you create?
I like working on myself most of the time. But I got to this habit now where I second guess myself a lot. I've been doing that a lot lately. I was talking to a close friend. Before I got my management, I would just make music for the fun. Just make music for me. Now, I start being in different rooms, me and labels. Now it's like when I make music, I like second guessing myself and critiquing myself too much. And my friend told me, he said, bro, just do whatever got you here. Keep making music, don't overthink anything, just record music and do it for fun. Regardless, not everyone's gonna like your stuff. So one opinion somebody might say, the next person might actually like that, which you did. So I just gotta go with my gut, to be honest.
Big shout out to that friend, bro. That's critical. Just when he said, do what got you here, that ring bells, bro.
Definitely.
I mean, so that's good. That's good. Excuse me. So you got your team, you got your studio, but we're in a modern landscape where music, unfortunately, don't mean a lot compared to the content, right? You've been putting out some good pieces. Do you have a system for the way you market yourself? Is there things that you prioritize when it comes to putting yourself out there to get audience, to get attention?
Me and my cameraman JV, we was on the phone every day for a couple hours. We were just thinking of a plan for the next 30 days. I'm about to drop my tape and everything. How the rollout would be, what certain times to post, when to post, what to post, what content to post, and everything. So usually I just take the time and just plan out everything before I just throw things out there for the public, But content definitely is more than the actual music nowadays. It's crazy, but
it's messed up. But the game is the game. We're not complaining about it. We're just gonna win.
Definitely.
But yeah, shout out to the fact that you got some like-minded individuals around you, and y'all can strategize.
Definitely.
For 30 days out. You know what I mean? A lot of people are just winging it out there and, trying to make whatever shape. So you are on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Where are you finding the most success converting listeners into actual fans or followers?
Instagram.
Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram. I feel like because when I post on Instagram and someone likes it, they share and someone else see it. It's not like that on everything else because TikTok is cool. TikTok is cool. You just gotta be very, very consistent. I'm still trying to get more consistent with TikTok, but
Yeah.
it's not really my forte. But I have to. You feel me? I really have to for my career. But Instagram, I feel like is the most, beneficial for me at the moment right now.
Nah, I see that we got a TikTok page as well. I don't like it. I wish I had a social media manager.
Definitely.
But it's a necessity, unfortunately. We're gonna maximize it as much as we can. But you gotta be consistent.
Yeah.
You gotta have a plan. But I saw a video from the CEO of Instagram. He said, interestingly enough, niggas don't care about your feed anymore. It's really about your stories or your DMs. You know what I mean? So are you making sure that your fans, the people that follow you, do you engage with them on socials?
Yes, definitely. In the comments, replying, making conversation, DM. When I drop something, I have 10,000 something followers. Half of those followers got what I posted on my Instagram.
Nice.
Feel me? No, man, I know it might annoy y'all sometimes. I get it, trust me, but I'm just trying to promote my business, bro.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
Definitely.
So, bro, question, I think the most important question. I get that this is a new chapter. You on a rollout right now. You got content stream coming out in an EP that's gonna drop. But is there an existing plan, or do you already have in place of how are we gonna monetize this whole thing? Are we gonna tour? Are we gonna do shows? How you plan on monetizing this music you got coming out?
I definitely plan on doing shows. I haven't thought too much on tour and everything, but definitely like shows, radio stations, more interviews, showing my face places, like either that's, going to an event or, a party, just promoting myself as much as I can, to be honest. Whether that's going out in the mall, interacting with random people I don't even know, anything possible that could help me build my career, honestly.
That's good.
Yeah, definitely.
Good. All right. So, just a couple more questions, bro. But I think these are really important. Is there something that you would tell people to stay away from if they were aspiring to become an artist like yourself? Like, don't certain traps not to fall into if they were trying to rise up in this industry.
I would say, number one, you need a lawyer. To be honest, no, honestly, like you really need a lawyer, because when you're in this business, paperwork is going to come at you. Like, and if you can't read it, your lawyer is like the best person to decide to read it. Make sure you have the lawyer's background as well, because the lawyer that you're talking to could be working with the person that's trying to give you the papers. You got to make sure that's legit. Make sure that the people around you want to see you win and not just dare to feed off of you.
Right.
And let me think. I'm trying to think of one more gem that like people might really need to know. I feel like, grab a hard drive as well. I feel like hard drive is very important. No, to be honest, because everywhere you go, you need to whether that's showcasing music or anything, whatever business you're doing, it don't have to just be, on music. A hard drive is a good place to keep everything stirred safely. So, you can have it secure and not anyone trying to take your music.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a good one. All right. So we talked about what not to fall into, what to look out for. Last question here. Very simple. For these up-and-coming artists that want to be where you are, what's one solid piece of advice that you would give someone that wants to come up in the industry?
Do not stop. Yeah, that's number one. And whatever you want to do, make it your first priority. I understand, people have family. I have a family, but when you really want to get somewhere in life, you got to put yourself first, no matter what. No matter what you're doing in life, you got to put what you really want to do first. You know what I'm saying? You got to just put your, all into it. It's like a full-time job. It's not part-time. This takes time and dedication. So definitely keep going.
Nice. Couldn't have said it better myself, man. VYBE, that was great, bro. I wish we could ask you some more questions, but we ran out of time today. But before I let you go, man, can you please tell the people where they can find you?
Follow me on everything at The VYBE Guy on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, everything. It's the Vibe God. TheVYBE God. Thank you.
Let's go.